Yes, you appeal to me.
Let's take our first caller in this segment. Let's go to WABC in New York City. JP, welcome to the program. What's on your mind?
Hey, Dr. Savage, I just wanted to give you a quick call. I love the show, and I'm glad that I could relate to somebody on the radio. But I
Thank you.
relate to the NYPD comment about Bloomberg and the equality. I currently drive a truck for one of the major newspapers and in New York, and the job lines have been receding here, so I've recently applied to the New York Police Department for a possible career. Now, the physical demands for the new obstacle course
Yeah.
are a joke.
Well, how else can you hire women who can have the guns taken away from them in a police station by a perp unless you lower the standards, the physical standards?
That's a great question, Dr. Savage, because the one thing that I've always wanted to say was, regardless if I had a gun or not, if I'm on the streets as NYPD or even just as a plain civilian, I want to keep my defenses up, whether it's self-defense courses that I take on the side or whether it's keeping myself in top physical shape.
See, but JP, that's why you're not qualified under Bloomberg's new diversity mandates in the NYPD. You've told me 5 things that have disqualified you. 1, you sound like an American. 2, you sound like you're a tough guy. 3, you sound like you really want the job. And 4, you sound like you're qualified.
Well, as a tough guy, I like to also be soft with certain people, but I'm not. But the thing is, I have.
Well, no, the new NYPD under Bloomberg is 16% women, 53% white, 25% Hispanic, 12% black, and 9% Asian. We have no idea if they're all citizens. We have no idea how proficient they may be in the English language. We have no idea about any of that. The important thing is that Bloomberg congratulates himself for having a diversity, a photo opportunity.
Right. And that's funny you mentioned 9% Asian, because I am actually 100% Cantonese. I've never been able to pick up the language too easily, as I grew up in a very affluent area. But that was always the first thing that I was asked, and it seems to be coming up short in my file that I haven't been able to get onto the academy. Just as
I find it very, very. Wait a minute. If you're Asian and you speak Cantonese, you should go right to the head of the list. It makes no sense to me.
Right, but I don't speak any of the dialect. That's my issue, and I've had.
Yeah, but wait, hold on, wait. But you know, and I know that the diversity is the ruling factor in all of their hiring. Nothing else is on their mind. It's diversity. As an Asian male, you should have been selected immediately for the NYPD. What reason did they use to reject you?
Well, they haven't rejected me yet. My file is being upheld because I have a child abuse case from 20 years ago that's being held by Albany unless I hire an attorney.
Well, now you got to hire a lawyer and get rid of, have it expunged, because you know that will slow things up. But frankly, in a city with such a large Chinatown, I would think a Cantonese-speaking policeman would be a great plus.
Yes, absolutely.
So now that I know that you speak Cantonese, have you ever tried Hakka cuisine?
I don't speak up.
No, I'm joking. No, because because everything leads back to food for me, and all of the different Asian types of Chinese food is a particular hobby of mine, and it's not well known in New York City. The Hakka cuisine, it's well known in San Francisco. JD, you're a great caller. I'm glad you found the Savage Nation. Let me send you a gift for New Year's. My book, Train Tracks. I think you'll enjoy it. That was a nice call. Very, very nice. I have nice callers, too, coming up. I don't like the word nice, but that's to make sure the women aren't afraid of the show.